As women, we like to have beautiful, healthy skin, and we spend a lot of time and money on just the right skincare products. But we sometimes overlook the importance of the most basic thing that is always on our skin, which is water. Here to tell us all about the health and beauty benefits of salt-based water softening is Lori Roman, president of the Salt Institute. And you guys are based in Alexandria, Virginia. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So what is the Salt Institute?
Well, we're a nonprofit association. We're considered the world's foremost authority on all things related to salt. So not only water softening salt, but food salt, road salt, anything that has to do with salt.
Right, you know everything about salt, Lori. I'm not kidding you. When I chatted with you, I've never met a person who knows more about salt. The map that we have on our screen right now, Arizona is in a very critical portion of this map. Tell us what we're seeing and why you're here.
Well, what we've learned is that Arizona has some of the hardest, most harsh water in the country, but the valley here actually has some of the lowest usage rates of salt-based water softeners. So you have hard water, but a lot of people in the valley are not fixing their hard water with a salt-based water softener, which means that their skin is drier than it needs to be, their hair is drier than it needs to be, their laundry probably is not looking as good as it could.
Right.
And so there are many negative effects of not having a salt-based water softener.
And when it comes to beauty, and we talk beauty a lot on this show, that's kind of our thing. You say that, you know, if we get the water right, everything else is easy.
Well, you have a combination here of hard water and dry air, and that is just brutal on the skin. So you want to give yourself every benefit. And this is what we do as women, right?
Yes.
So we try to give ourselves every benefit. We buy expensive makeup and hair conditioner, and we're looking at moisturizers for our face and our eyes, and we spend a lot of money on this.
Yes, we do. We empty our wallets.
We do, but guess what we forget about sometimes? We forget that the thing that hits us the most and affects our skin the most is our water.
So you said to me that, and your skin is glowing, by the way, and you said it's because you bathe and wash your face in water with salt in it. What are the benefits of that?
It is having a water softener that uses salt. Strips away the hardness and the bad minerals that build up in your water. So I even have a salt-based water in my pool. So I have salt water in my pool. But the misconception is that if you have a water softener, it makes your water salty. It does not make your water salty. It just removes the hardness particles and the buildup and the sludge and the slime that builds up in your pipes.
So what is this that we're seeing on the screen?
So you see calcification, you see calcium and magnesium buildup, and we call it soft scale or hard scale. The only thing that takes care of soft scale and hard scale in your pipes is a salt-based water softener. It has to be salt-based.
Okay.
Now some other conditioners may get rid of hard scale, but only salt-based gets rid of soft scale and hard scale. And not only does that look nasty, but it harbors bacteria. So if you're not keeping your pipes clean, you're actually giving a breeding ground for bacteria, and then that bacteria goes in you when you're drinking and eating, and you're putting it on when you're bathing, and you're inhaling it from your shower spray.
And the water softener that we have here, this is just an example of a water softener, which you may have right now in your home. But if you don't have that bag of salt, then that's a problem. So what about the environment? What about our wallet? How does salt-based water affect that?
There have been many studies on this. In fact, one of the most famous studies, it was from Arizona State University right here, that talked about this scale that builds up on your appliances and your pipes if you don't use a salt-based water softener. And so if you can get rid of that scale by using a water softener, you can use less hot water, less detergent, and your appliances will last longer, keeping them out of the landfill, and your hot water heater works much easier. You could save up to 50% on your electricity just in your hot water heater.
So we've gone from beauty, we've gone from the health benefits, the environment, and now our wallet. We've covered the full gamut. Well, Lori, thank you so much. Great information. If you would like to learn more about installing a salt-based water softener, contact your water quality professional. For more information about the Salt Institute, if you'd like to see that map up close for yourself, please go online to alittlesalt.org.